Ladies and gentlemen, it is a pleasure to outline for you some of the valuable work the International Atomic Energy Agency does in Africa. First, let me offer some background. In February 2018, the IAEA and the African Union Commission signed the practical arrangements for the safe, secure, and peaceful use of nuclear technologies for sustainable development in Africa. This document provides a framework for cooperation in many areas. There is so much to talk about when it comes to our work with our Africa member states in use of nuclear energy, science, and technology. Let's try. Across Africa, the IAEA's Technical Cooperation Program has been building capacity in many varied ways. In 2019, we trained more than 800 African fellows on nuclear science and technology, particularly in the area of human health, food safety and security, water resource management, and safety of radiation sources. Over 500 were trained in 2020, despite the challenging environment due to the COVID-19 pandemic. By promoting the peaceful use of nuclear science and technology, the IAEA contributes significantly to improve the well-being and prosperity. This includes to help improve child nutrition, boost food production, and manage water supplies, enhance the safety of food and water, mitigate climate change by producing clean and affordable energy, and improve access to radiation medicine and comprehensive cancer care. In the area of food and agriculture, the IAEA contributed to enhance analytical capacities of food safety laboratories in Africa to help maintain food quality, reduce the risk of foodborne illness and invasive pests, and compliance with adequate sanitary or phytosanitary controls for exports. We are also supporting 48 veterinary laboratories in 45 African member states through the Vet Lab network to strengthen their capacities in early warning, risk reduction, and management of national and global health risks. Precisely following the outbreak of the COVID-19 pandemic, IAEA assisted 44 African member states with diagnostic equipment, including real-time RT-PCRs, reagents, laboratory consumables, to name a few. This was complemented with a series of webinars, videos, and guidance to build and strengthen testing capacity in each country. In February, I was making the opening remarks among the African national coordinators of our Zodiac project. This Zodiac project will allow us to build the defenses of countries at the forefront of zoonotic diseases, precisely like COVID-19. Together, we will use nuclear science to collect valuable information about how these diseases affect animals and humans. This will reduce the chance that Africa and the world suffer another pandemic like the one we are battling today. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like now to turn to energy. How we power our economies affects almost every aspect of our lives, our health, education, and job opportunities even. No country should be left behind. This is very clear. However, more than 700 million people have no access to electricity, and 2/3 of them live in Africa. Member States' decisions on energy, demand, and supply infrastructures should involve all stakeholders, consider all possible energy supply and demand options, and should be consistent with the Sustainable Development Goals. In this context, the IAEA assists member states in charting out their energy strategies, including whether or not to include nuclear energy. In Africa, we provided assistance to several member states to develop local capacities in energy planning analysis, and knowledge management to contribute to the sustainable nuclear energy development of the region. The aim to strengthen the planning capabilities of energy professionals through the provision of analytical tools for energy planning, studies, and training on application of these tools is there. We aim to help member states to construct a model for their respective countries and to use it for energy planning and to support their efforts to develop regional energy plans as well. In particular, the IAEA assisted Botswana to develop its integrated resource plan for electricity, which was officially launched by the government in 2020. The concept of integrated energy planning and developing an integrated resource plan are central to the planning process in Botswana as guided by the national development plans. Nuclear power is a clean, reliable, and sustainable energy source that has and will allow us to decarbonize globally. In so doing, we will stem climate change. Around the world, 32 countries use nuclear power. More than 400 nuclear power reactors provide about a third of the world's low-carbon electricity, and 50 more are under construction. In Africa, the agency's assistance is provided to member states embarking on nuclear power programs. We support the development of the National Infrastructure for Nuclear Power program using the IAEA milestones approach. In the same vein, we also provide assistance to a number of countries in the region through national projects to develop a research reactor program for nuclear energy for power generation. South Africa is currently the only country on the continent that operates a nuclear power plant. It has done so since 1984. Egypt is expected to begin construction on its first reactor shortly. Equally, we have other African member states such as Ethiopia, Ghana, Kenya, Niger, Nigeria, Sudan, Uganda, and Zambia that are embarking. In all, 27 countries around the world are considering, planning, or actively working to include nuclear power in their energy mix, including the ones I have just mentioned in Africa. Establishing a successful nuclear program is a major undertaking. The IAEA helps member states by providing guidance, advice, training, and review services. In some countries, there may be too little electricity demand to warrant the large size of a traditional nuclear reactor. The industry is working on new technologies that would overcome this challenge in the near future. For example, small modular reactors, or SMRs as they are known, produce less electricity and are more flexible. It is an exciting area of technological advances. Many of the conversations I have about SMRs are with interesting ministers from Africa. Another trend is microreactors, small SMRs that can operate independently of the electric grid. That means they can be moved around and used in different locations. But it is not all about hardware. Training is very important and a big part of what we do. Last year, our e-learning for nuclear newcomers was accessed by more than 3,000 users. African countries considering to embark on new nuclear programs can benefit from our peer review and advisory services. We provide legal, regulatory, and technical advice, as well as capacity building through training. Africa is not new to nuclear science and technology. It has 9 research reactors currently in operation. These centers of innovation provide multiple services from education to the production of medical radioisotopes. The IAEA enables researchers from different countries to gain hands-on training and to conduct experiments at state-of-the-art nuclear research facilities outside their home nations. From reactors to radiotherapy, the benefits of nuclear are great. But like other technologies, nuclear carries risks. If we are to enjoy its benefits, we must carefully manage those risks. This is another area in which the IAEA plays a key role. During our expert missions, teams visit radiation facilities, offering them guidance and advice. The IAEA has developed training material and specific guidance on radiation protection for patients. It is available on a dedicated website. I urge you to take advantage of all the opportunities the IAEA presents for your benefit and the benefit of the wider African community. Ladies and gentlemen, as you discuss on Africa energy transition, I encourage you to incorporate the young generation in your conversation, including taking charge of the development of nuclear science and technology in their countries and globally. We are including them in everything from our discussions on nuclear waste management to our participation in big climate change events such as COP26. Ensuring a talent pipeline is critically important. And that pipeline, of course, must include women. The IAEA's Marie Sklodowska-Curie Fellowship, which I launched last year, has already awarded 100 women fellows, including several from Africa. They are receiving scholarships towards their master's degrees in a variety of nuclear subjects, and I hope to see many more African candidates in the years to come. So you see, we are your partners in a great many things. Today and in the future, you can count on us.